I can see I got the timing wrong. I'm still gonna wait until the countdown ends before I officially start. Oh shit, Hello, everybody! It's a little bit of a scuff start, but not nearly as bad as it has been in the past. So yeah, today it is time for the Rainbow Alphabet again. Today we are focusing on gay voices in the community, so like MLM and non-binary LM. And yeah, so we're gonna be starting with that. I'm guessing you guys already know who I am, but in case you don't, my name is Alex. I use he, they pronouns, and I identify with the gay community within the LGBT community, and I have a bunch of really awesome guests. So first up, we have...
Not.
The one that also...
So first up, we have Theo.
The one that also means cigarettes. Imagine.
Hi,
Guys,
hi,
mute! Mute!
hi.
Mute!
Oh, hi,
Mute!
hi.
Mute!
Oh fuck!
I told you guys! Theo, you're up first!
Why first? Wasn't saying my shit. Okay. Wait.
Theo, you're muted.
I know I am. My sister came in. Okay. Scuff stream. I told you can't have a stream that's not scuffed.
Introduce yourself!
Hi, I'm Theo, and I don't know what to say. My room's a vibe. Thank you, Kazu. I don't know what to say. I'm 16 and I like men.
What's the fun fact about yourself?
I told you this earlier. All my fun facts are sad. Do you want me to say my fun fact that I said earlier?
Sure.
Say it. Hey chat, fun fact, I'm an orphan.
Okay.
Yeah, Theo, yeah, let's cheer on me being an orphan. Let's go chat.
Okay, so next up in the cast, we have Sky. Hello, Sky.
Hi. I hate this. My name. Wait, what are we supposed to introduce ourselves?
Name, pronouns, talk about yourself.
Okay. Okay. I'm Sky. I use he, him, star self, and then mood self. I forgot my pronouns. I'm great at this. I
forgot to say my pronouns.
A good person. Go, Theo, go.
No, you finish. We'll just go with the
Okay,
three that's on screen.
And I have a cat. Her name's Rambu. She's wrapped like a baby. Hi, Katie. Anyways,
Alright, you good?
I'm good.
Alright. And so last but not least, we have Walnut Tail. Oh. Walnut
Hi.
Tail. There
Well,
we go.
I was waiting for you to unmute. Anyways, hi. I'm Walnut. I go by any pronouns. I'm still going through my gender identity crisis, so you already know I don't know what I am. But I recently dyed my hair. And the fun fact about me is that I'm gonna what should we call it? I screamed, "I'm going to suck your toes" at a public park. but for a skit competition, and I won. So.
Ew.
Okay.
Great fun fact.
No,
All
If
right.
anything, I've just learned that all of us are social rejects.
okay.
So since everybody's introduced themselves, fun fact about me, I literally used to sleep in my closet before I came out of the closet.
Well, at least you have good fashion.
Debatable. I have good fashion in theory, but I have no money.
That's
feel
streamer
like- in
lifestyle. That's
theory.
streamer lifestyle.
For real, for real.
I just wear hoodies all the time.
Yeah.
I didn't even
It's
try
called
to dress
16
up for this.
depressing
I
day.
apologize.
It's called being poor but spending the money anyways. That's what I do.
Me. Except I need to save my money for
That's what I
VidCon.
I need to save my money for college.
That's what I do.
Okay.
I'm gonna save my money for
Girl.
Pride. My Pride
I need
parade's
to
in
save my
fucking
money
November.
for a car.
Cars
All
are-
right.
I'd rather spend money on Pride instead.
Shit, you're right.
All right. So now that everyone's been introduced and everyone is now unmuted, I guess I'm just gonna start off with a more like hard-hitting question. What are some misconceptions or stereotypes that people have regarding your identity or the gay label?
I have one. When people are like, "Oh, I'm gay," and then they always go, "Okay," like they always go like, "Oh, so you're a bottom," or like, "Oh, you're just flamboyant," or some shit like that. And I'm like, I'm like, bitch. First off, don't get me wrong. I like if you know me, then like I act like that. But like you know what I mean. But like not all gays are like that. That's like a fucking like, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
All gays are bottoms.
Yeah.
That's what I got out of that.
Like,
Or like all gays are like submissive
If,
or some
if,
shit
if
like
all
that.
if all gays are bottoms, who's gonna top them? Oh fuck.
So oh, come on.
Okay.
We just
Already?
started. Already?
I
Let's fucking go. God, this is
They
the
really
most
want
stuff
to
stream,
say-
and I'm gonna blame it because I'm here. I'm chaotic.
I mean, like, we're all just like gay, so like, I don't know what you fucking expect. But yeah, I feel like
True.
for me, it was like the sense of like people just being like, a lot of people assuming shit about you just because of like you're gay and all that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it's so fucking annoying where it's like, I just like some people are just like, man, you or like, oh, I feel like this happens with a lot of people though. With a lot of like people that like the opposite or the same sex, where it's like, oh, you just want to fuck me then, or some shit like that, or like, oh, you want to like get with me.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Or like once you like come out to someone saying, "Oh, hey, I'm gay or something," and like they're the same sex that you're into, they're like, "Oh, do you have a crush on me?" And I'm like, "Bitch,
Mhm.
no, you're not my type."
but yeah, it's interesting, you know what I mean? And it kind of just sucks, and all that stuff. I don't know what else.
I was
do you
gonna
guys
say
have?
something and I forgot.
Oh my god.
I just have people straight up telling me, "You're not gay," and I'm like,
Oh.
What?
Or is
because
it like you
they're
don't
like,
look
"Oh,
gay
but
enough?
you've had girlfriends before." No, they like legit. But you've had girlfriends before, okay? So I was convincing myself I liked women. Like
It's the comp head talking.
someone's like relationship past. Yeah, someone's like relationship past does not have anything to do with their sexuality. It's just
Mhm.
it pisses me off.
Yeah, I get what you mean. You know, like a funny story I've had about like having like girlfriends and stuff was that like I had one girlfriend in middle school, and it was funny because like I was the quote unquote gay guy, but like I got like I got the first girlfriend out of everyone, and it was that shit was like funny as fuck. So like I was like I was balling, but then after the relationship she became a lesbian and I became gay. It was like it was or not became.
Not the straight up moon reversed
Yeah.
everything.
Oh god.
You see, I feel like I'm in a
No,
more
but
unique position than you guys because, from what I'm getting, like you guys are strictly like only, like you only love men. That's what I'm getting from you
I mean,
guys. Am I wrong?
I mean,
Like-
a strong data.
Not a
you know what I
woman.
mean? Yeah, just not.
Yeah.
Mine's not a woman.
Yeah.
I don't
Like-
know. I'm going through a whole crisis.
That's
Hi,
not
Alex.
funny.
Welcome back.
Hi. Sorry, I had to take a call.
You're good. You're good.
But yeah, it's really like I like women in theory. Like women are pretty, but I will never see myself dating or being with a woman. Ben,
I would,
on
like-
the other hand.
Oh
See, this is
my
where
I would like date
I'm-
a woman
I'm
with
like-
platonic feelings, but not anything
Yeah.
serious or like platonic relationship, I guess, where you just like cuddle and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's it. I wouldn't like kiss a girl.
Mhm.
That sounds really weird, but ew.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it also just depends on like. I feel like it depends on what you look at as like a relationship and what you want in that sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the main important thing.
Yeah.
But that's
Like,
also the
yeah.
thing. People are like, you can't be gay because you're comfortable with your female friends.
That
And I'm like,
makes no
no.
sense.
I can be confident in my sexuality and flirt with my female friends
Exactly.
and not like them.
yeah.
Like, damn, because I tell her she's hot, it doesn't mean I'm into her.
yeah.
Mhm.
Like you can find somebody attractive without being attracted to them.
Yeah.
And I know, like, I don't know,
I
this is probably, I don't know, never mind, that's something I should say for the Arrow Ace episode. Because that's a whole
Yeah, let's-
can of worms.
Oh, it is. But I don't know. It's just people are weird.
Yeah,
I don't know. People like to invalidate a lot, I guess.
definitely.
Do the cis blood
Yeah,
taste
speak of-
good? Like, do the cis people's blood taste good?
With that whole invalidation thing, there's this one thing that I like absolutely hate, but I see everywhere. You know those like posts that are like, "Oh my god, I love it when men," but then there's like the quote retweets and comments that are always like, "But women." Like those just piss me off to no fucking end.
Like, why? Just let people appreciate men or let people appreciate women without having to invalidate the original post. Like, if you want to talk, but women, make your own post. Don't invalidate
Yeah.
the person, like what that person is attracted to say. But women, just
No.
you can just easily make your own post.
And then most of
Yeah.
the time, they're like part of the LGBTQ community. And we, gay people, tell them, hey, that's kind of really homophobic. And they're like, it's not homophobic. I'm part of the LGBTQ community. I can't be homophobic. Like,
Yeah.
shut up, God.
Dude,
Ugh.
Th-
Irks me.
this is definitely going to be something I'm touching up more on next episode, but there is a lot of biphobia in the LGBT community.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Like,
in-house
that's very
fighting,
true.
honestly. Like just in general, like not even
Yeah.
just biphobia, as like
Yeah.
there's a lot of
Everything.
just in general, like there's a lot
Yeah.
of infighting.
Like transphobia, like just because you're a part of the LGBT community does not mean you're free from transphobia or homophobia. You can still be homophobic or transphobic and be a part of that community. Like,
It just means you want cishet validation, and that's kind of sad, honestly.
yeah.
I think as someone who is like still trying to figure out what I am, like for context, like I'm literally like I was like I'm thinking I was like a gay man, but then I'm starting to think of like what if I am pansexual and all that stuff. And like in the more of the sense of like, especially in that when you move from like community to community in that sense, it's weird.
Yeah.
And like
Mhm.
and this is like coming from like I identified with being gay for like I would say so like I was like 12 13 when I found out. I'm currently like 17 18. Like I've been in that there's like because there's always different communities within each group and all that stuff, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
definitely.
it's definitely scary in that sense.
Yeah.
You know what's
Like,
even
yeah.
scarier?
Hmm.
When your whole sexuality is just switching between those communities. abrosexuals have it rough when it comes to that because it doesn't feel like you can fit in any of those, but you are all of those at the same time.
I can imagine. I barely know, I don't know much about what that is, but yeah, I can definitely imagine or see why.
Abrosexual is just like your sexuality
fluid,
changes
but for
often.
sexuality.
Like gender
Okay.
fluid but for sex. Yeah, that's how I like to think about
And-
it.
No,
Yeah,
Because like
well-
there's some days, because I'm abro myself, like
Yeah.
there's some days where it's like, oh, I'm like fully gay, or then I'm like, oh, I'm bi, and then
Yeah.
where I'm just like ace,
Mhm.
arrow, that kind of thing.
One thing that was always talked about in my LGBT youth group was that, like, obviously this isn't the case for everybody, but gender and sexuality can definitely be fluid even if you don't identify as like abrosexual or gender fluid or whatever. Because your opinion on yourself is always changing, and so it can seem like it's fluid because you're figuring more out about yourself. And obviously, like, that's not the case for everybody. Some people are very confident in how they identify, so that they are just with one identity forever, or at least once they figure out what they are.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think
feel like I've-
ever since, oh, sorry.
I think like honestly, as I go I'm like getting older and stuff, I've honestly been more and more inclined to just be unlabeled and like
Yeah.
I know I like men and stuff and like, you know, but I'm more just become like but like my gender has been just like, you know, all over the place, which is like, you know, it's normal and stuff. Like don't for anyone that is like figuring out their gender, like, you know, like it's okay to like know what you're like it's okay not to know because like for context, you do not need to figure out everything by the time you're 18. You have so much of your life to figure out whatever, like you could take your time. Like
Yeah.
there is like a big like stigma on like having to know who you are, like fucking like I understand like more people are learning quicker and stuff, but like you do not need to like be at that speed if you're not ready.
Definitely.
So-
Like I have seen posts about people realizing that they're a part of the community well into their 20s or even 30s. Like especially if you haven't had much if you haven't had much experience with communities as a younger kid. Like yeah. Like you never have
I
to
think that has
rush
to
to
be-
figure anything out. It's not a race. Sorry.
No, you're good. I think that has to do a lot, like people rushing to get to know what they are, because, oh, okay, I'm gonna get not political, but it's gonna get controversial because of the pressure the internet has put into knowing what you are, so you can talk about this or you can't talk about that. You know what I mean? Like people jump to say that you can't talk about this subject because you're this sexuality or whatever, and as people, we kind of want to have opinions on a lot of things, everything,
Yeah.
I would say. So I think the pressure to find our labels is kind of forced by the internet because they're always like, oh, you need to figure out what you are so you can know what topics you can speak on or not and stuff like that.
Like, bitch, no. Yeah, actually, do you mind if I go back to the stereotype subject? Because there's something I did want to bring up, but then that phone call interrupted me.
Yeah.
One thing
Yeah, go
I've
ahead.
seen in media a lot is that like men like gay men especially tend to be like over sexualized, or like it's to the point where
Over feminized.
yeah, over like like they always have to be feminine, or like there's just the assumption that like if men are gay they're more sexually active than a het relationship or than a het person.
I feel like okay, so I'm gonna tackle this in parts. For the over feminization part, this definitely happens a lot, especially to Asian men, and like that happens a lot.
yeah.
And like when it's like, especially when it comes to like gay Asian men, there are like most of the time you're like, oh, you're like so like you're femme, like grr. I feel like that happens for a lot of like like POC gays, at least to my knowledge and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Now-
always
now
the
that I'm thinking about it, yeah.
POC MLMs that are over
Like
feminized.
in that stuff, and I've dealt with that, and like honestly, it's just like, you know, like it's such a huge stereotype within the the gays. Not even just like this happens like within like outside too, and it's like it's so
Yeah.
weird.
And it can even be harmful to like the
Straight
gay men
people.
or gay non-binaries as well, because especially if they don't have much experience to, if they haven't been able to see
What happened?
Nope. Nope.
nope,
Nothing. Nope. We're not sending those kind of messages in chat. Please,
no,
chat.
please no
Chat.
NSFW in chat.
Please don't ask anyone in the cast to fuck you.
Who's
Please.
wait? Hello? Where?
It's fucking Abraz said
Hold on.
fuck me please, and I'm like,
Abraz,
what the
Abraz, listen here. You Overwatch. No, I know him. That's why. Abraz, you ugly ass bitch. Come here. First off, can you not? second off, first off, I'm the better looking one of the two. Okay, let me just get this straight. Okay. No, we do not look the same. Do not put me into this. Okay. Anyways, anywho, but I feel like it like with like the gay men like type of thing. I feel like it happens just in general with Asian men, or just like because like it happens a lot with Asian men just in general. Because like with some race, this probably happens with other races too, but I've definitely seen it mostly with like Asian men, especially like Korean men. For context, I'm Filipino for context, so like I can't really speak on like other races, but like I've like out like as someone looking in, like especially like with K-pop rising and stuff, like there's been a lot of like, because like you know like like those men are more feminine because they wear makeup for their jobs and stuff. So, like, you know, look good. So it's like, you know, I've had people be like, oh, like be like, man, fuck it, I don't know how to explain it. It's just toxic masculinity. That's just it. That's really just what it is. Like it just promotes toxic masculinity, and it just hurts every man. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I mean that's not really anything I really noticed until you just brought that up. But like now that I'm like I do actually see that a lot now that I am thinking about it. I just didn't realize how often it was. Also, yes, please keep chat on topic. Or on, yeah.
I don't know how to interject into conversations.
Honestly, just
but-
talk.
As someone who was like a part of the K-pop fandom for 3 years, I can
You scare
obviously
me.
not from experience, like personal experience. Me?
Yeah, you were in the K-pop fandom for 3 years.
God damn.
You're terrifying.
Okay, well here's the thing. I'm more scary. I used to be in the Overwatch community for 4 years, so like honestly, like.
Okay,
Ooh.
but same.
Don't touch me. Okay. Anyways, back on topic.
Okay, yeah, back to
Um,
topic.
There's a lot. Okay. How do I say this without getting into not safe for territory? A lot of idols are sectioned into like top or bottom, and then based on that, the fandom creates like ships. And always in the groups, they give like one of the members a mom role and then one of the members a dad role, because one of them is more feminine than the other, and the other is typically like more
Mm.
masculine
Can we
because
talk-
they're the
okay,
leader
wait.
of the group.
Oh my god.
Can we talk
And
about?
it's just
Oh my god. Keep going.
okay, and it's just kind of weird, champ, how they just assign like heteronormative, I guess,
Yeah.
heteronormative roles onto
That,
Like,
these men
mm,
just because one is more and the other one is more like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
it,
they're all clearly very fruity, but I'm not assuming anything. But it doesn't it
Me
doesn't
with the dream SMP.
it doesn't it doesn't give you permission to like assume, and like especially in the not safe for work K-pop.
Oh my god. I feel like yeah.
Someone come in or something, Sky.
Especially, yes, especially in the not safe for work side of the K-pop fandom, like the fan fictions. I'm sorry, this is so cringe. The fan fictions are very heteronormative when they're talking about a bunch of men.
Yeah.
They're very like, I read a lot, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you. I read a lot of them. They're very, very, this is very clearly the female of the relationship, and this is very clearly the male of the relationship.
Yeah, honestly. Sorry.
Honestly, kind of uncomfy. And most of them were written by women. That's it.
Not gay
yeah.
people.
One thing that okay, no heavy NSFW. Like NSFW subjects
That's
can be
like-
talked about, but no heavy NSFW. But
Don't
no,
explain
say how
the
they
whole
were each,
scene.
like,
Yeah,
turning
yeah,
into
yeah.
each other. Like,
yeah. No,
no,
one
like-
thing. One thing that's definitely always annoyed me is whenever, like, in media or whatever, there's always who's the man of the relationship, or
Who's the catcher in the picture?
who wears the pants in the house? Like, you like two, like, you can have two feminine men in a relationship. You can have two more masculine men in a relationship. Like, it doesn't have to be feminine and masculine. It's your own fucking heteronormative asses trying to put those heteronormative stereotypes on heterosexual people.
Can
And
I?
it's
Okay,
just-
I don't know how off topic this is. Have you seen Have you seen the trailer for Q-Force?
that's not. No, I'm gonna get pissed
Oh
off.
my god.
I'm gonna get pissed
Yeah.
off.
It's a.
That's not.
Big
for
man of
context,
the-
okay, for context, it's
Anyone
it's
literally like called queer.
Can I,
or something.
can I explain what the show is about and stuff?
Yeah.
Because I feel like
Yeah.
because it's for context it's a show about gay spies and it's animated and stuff.
Ooh.
Oh wait, I would have you watch the trailer before but like I have a personal gripe about that. It is so stereotyped.
Oof.
It is very stereotyped. For context, the writer is the same writer who did Big Mouth. So like you can gauge
Ooh.
on that. But like it's very like literally one of the characters' names is Twink.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
And like
I'm sorry, that's funny. That's
it's
kind of
funny,
funny.
but it's like
Naming a character straight up
it's
just
funny,
Twink.
but it's also just like if this is what our gay representation is supposed to be like, this is like not it. This is
Yeah.
really not.
Oh, speaking of stereotyped gay representation, so there's this book series that I really love, and it's the fuck, what's the main series called? It's the
Don't say Percy Jackson.
the Mortal Instruments. There is a gay relationship, and as much as I love the ship, and as much as I love the two characters, it feels very stereotyped, and you can tell it was written by a cishet woman. And in the TV show, it's even worse, because one, the writer had nothing to do with the show, and two, it's even more sexualized in the show than it is in the book series. Like, please, just give us healthy representation without the gay characters being over-sexualized, or in different pieces of media, having gay characters being the first ones to die. Because, like, it always rubs me the wrong way whenever there's like a survival type show or whatever, and there's a gay character or queer in any way and they're one of the first ones to go. Like, it just feels like you're trying to get rid of them.
That's like the like the stereotype of like there's a stereotype of like in like it's a running joke where like, oh, if you're POC in a horror movie, it's like the same thing. Like if you're it's bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Yeah. Like, wow,
Okay,
I
on-
love this gay character. I can't wait for them to die in like 2 episodes.
I guess on the better topic, what are some good like
gay representation that you've found like in media? Because mine is honestly.
Fucking Percy Jackson books. The fucking Percy Jackson series. There's so many gay characters after the like original series. Like, oh my god. Nico D'Angelo, one of the main people in the fucking series, is gay. Like, he is in a relationship with another man. It is amazing. In the Magnus Chase series, you know, Magnus is MLM, well, pan to our knowledge, and is dating a gender fluid person.
Ooh.
And it is all considered normal. And it is fucking amazing to see
I
that.
feel like one that I personally like that's like it's not like fully like coded as like, oh, they're gay, is honestly Luca.
Yes.
I was gonna say Luca
Can't-
too.
Oh my
Yes.
god. I know
Yeah.
If they're not supposed to be gay, then
gay-coded.
why are they the fucking toothpaste flag? Then why are they the toothpaste
Right,
flag? Look
right.
at their
Like,
at their
if they're not-
color palette,
Well,
and
If
they're
not
the
they're
even-
not
it's
meant to be
toothpaste
gay,
flag.
that.
then why did you gay code them?
Well, it's very, that movie is very like, it's subtle enough. Okay, here's the thing. Here's one thing about like gay representation that is like, is definitely hard, because like sure you can have gay representation, but if you want people to be more educated in that sense, you
Then it
can't
has to
make
be
like there-
more out there.
it has to be, if it's more like, no, not even that. It's like there's some people that just won't watch it and would be like, oh, like, because you'd be like, oh, it's queer media, goo, ew, like, you know, like those, like, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like, because of how well, like, because like you can watch Luca on two different perspectives. The fact that it's just like, oh, there's sea monsters, whatever. But if you think of it from as like gay people, like, I guess he could do that with more movies than that. But like, it's very
Yeah.
like coded in Luca. That
Like
it is how-
but before I watched it the first time, which was like the day before Theo and I both watched it in call, I had seen posts about how they were very gay
That was
coded,
an
and I was like, you know
interesting
what?
day.
And I was like, you know what? If people are saying they're gay coded, I want to watch this movie. And so I went in with the perspective that like Disney unintentionally made them gay, and it was like, I could see it. It felt like actual representation without coming forward and making it too obvious.
I mean, like, I kind of wished it was like more upfront in representation, but like honestly, like, if you want as many people to know about it, about like, you know, that stuff, I feel like like shows just have to be like this, because honestly, that can work into like actually having just gay representation and not something
Yeah.
like Q-Force, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like subtle gay representation, not like straight up pushed into your face. Like, hey, these characters are. They're. I'm not gonna. Okay, I almost
Because
just
of-
said
Oh
a
my
slur.
god!
So.
Or it's
Just
like,
be-
oh,
just
it's like, oh,
because
this
we're
is my
able to-
gay.
Just
like, oh,
because
it's
we're
my
able
gay
to
friend.
reclaim the slur on stream
Just
does
because
not
we're
mean
able to
we're going
reclaim it doesn't
say
mean we should say it.
Like, yes, we can
I
reclaim it.
I'm not
but
gonna
we
say
are-
it.
I
Don't
almost
worry.
said it.
You almost said it right as Alex
In my
unmuted. It was so fucking
introduction.
funny.
Yeah.
Okay, but anywho, I feel like it's more just like, I hate when like representation's like, oh, this is my gay friend, bitch. Can you like,
Mm,
like, or like, I feel like this also happens in like transgender media and stuff,
yeah,
where it's like, oh, this is, or like, oh, it's like, I'm just gonna give like, oh, this is Sally, she's trans, like, bitch, huh? Like that type of vibe. Like I
Don't
hate when it's
out
just
me.
like,
For.
yeah, exactly. Well, it's not even just that, but like, it happens
Honest,
some-
okay. This is gonna sound weird, but season 1 of Danganronpa.
I know. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I know nothing about Danganronpa.
Okay. Can we just appreciate
not
the
gonna
fact
go
that
back
they
there.
didn't immediately out the character? They kept her hidden until like it was a crucial plot point, which honestly I appreciated. I appreciated that. But at the same time,
Speaking
I'm
of,
gonna be honest, I fucking laughed.
Yes. go
speaking
on.
of awesome gay representation, love Simon. The first
Never
time
watched it.
Really?
I've also
it's
never watched
really-
it.
I don't watch TV shows really
It-
anymore.
Yeah, me
it's a
too.
movie. It's a movie.
It's a
Dude, I've been
movie.
procrastinating watching.
And
It
it's a
is?
book.
Okay,
I didn't know
we're
that. I
doing a
don't watch
movie night,
movies
and
either.
we're doing a movie night, and we're watching that. But no, you know at least what
Okay.
it's about, right?
gay man like realizes he's gay or some shit like
Okay,
that,
yeah,
right?
basically. The first time I
Yeah,
watched it was
basically.
actually with my mom. And
Really?
like I was already out as lesbian at the time because I wasn't out as non-binary gay yet. But so my mom and I watched it together back when we still used to actually watch TV. And do you care if I go into some spoilers?
I mean, I feel like you're gonna have to.
So there's
Yeah.
a scene where the main character, I can't remember if he came out or was outed to his parents, but he and his dad were talking, and he basically was like, how long have you known? Not how long have you been gay, how long have you known about being gay? And it was just this so healthy, like, you thought that it probably wasn't going to be the best because there were some like subtle homophobic jokes that the parents had made, but they had been so unbelievably accepting, and I fucking burst into tears when I was watching that. It was like, it's so like, yeah, there's outing, yeah, there's homophobia, but that's the gay experience. Like, that's going to happen.
Mhm.
And the way they did it was real.
Mhm.
I don't know.
talking Uncle
It's a
Frank.
powerful movie.
Wait, I
Uncle
think I'm
Frank.
mixing up two movies because I thought it was fucking like, or like, I think what I'm thinking of is like, there's one like really bad like gay representation. I think it's like Call Me by Your Name or something like that.
Maybe.
Don't talk about it. I'm gonna get pissed off.
Is that
It is
is
Call
that
Me
that
by Your
one?
Name.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
I've heard
it
a
is.
lot about. Okay,
I'm
I
gonna
think
get
that's the one I'm
pissed.
confusing it with Love, Simon. Okay, cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
I know the book.
Not
I
the same.
think
You
the
said
Not-
"Call Me
author-
by
not
Your
even
Name," and I
comparable.
automatically just started singing Montero in my head.
Yeah, I honestly, I
Like,
think the author was
"Call
getting a
me
lot of
by
backlash
your
at first
name."
because it was based off of a book, and the author was a cishet woman. The thing is, she did research and she got help and advice from people in the community to make it as accurate as possible.
Can I?
Yeah.
In the movie, the main character, like the two men in the relationship, one of them is like 40 and the other one's like 17.
In which movie?
Call Me by Your Name.
What the fuck?
What the
That's
fuck?
why Timothy Chalamet plays one of them because he looks really young and he looks like a teenager. I wish I was joking.
Pretty. I'm
okay.
sorry, off topic, but Timothy Chalamet's pretty. He's pretty.
He is. He is
Off
pretty.
topic. This
But
man is
yeah, they
hot.
used-
This man-
No, that's on topic. That is pretty on
He's
topic.
so fucking high.
That's on topic. On topic.
Talking about hot
On
men, that's still
topic
on
for the
topic.
gay
Yeah, they
episode,
used
yeah.
them-
That's something.
they
You know,
used
let's
him
just
'cause
go so
when they
off topic.
recorded
Let's
the
just name
movie,
every
he
single
looked
man
like
that
he
we
was
find
a
attractive.
teenager. Let's go. I'll start.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see. Tom Hiddleston.
Oh my god,
Wait, I thought we were
yes!
joking. We're actually going through it.
Let's just name a few. Let's just name a few. Satisfy the
Let's see.
viewers.
Let's see. George Not Found. Wilbur Sly.
Yes. The whole Dream SMP, if I'm being completely
Honey,
honest,
I'm
are also
Demi.
attractive.
I feel nothing.
But no, we're just so quiet. What the fuck is this?
Like, I feel like, you know what okay, there was one, like, back on, like, stereotypes and stuff, like, we did talk about it, but, like, I feel like, what was one there's one stereotype that's more funny than bad. It's the one where, like, gays can't
That
do
we
math.
can't do math.
that one is
I mean,
fucking...
okay, I want to say it's true because of personal experience, but I have friends who are literally mathematicians and are gay.
I mean, they're just funny. Okay,
See,
how I
yeah.
see that.
Enforce
how I
that.
see that either.
Probably on Drive.
Well, no. My thing is, it's either you're horrible at math, or two, you are way too good at math. There's no in between.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no in between.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I'm on one side of the spectrum. Okay, you guys have to guess which side. I got a 27 in math.
Like
That was my
I'll-
final grade of the
I'll
year.
be honest. I wasn't back when I was still in school. I wasn't bad at math, but I did have to drop out of calculus because I wasn't able to understand. I don't know how I passed pre-calc, but I was put into calculus and almost immediately failed. It was like, can I please drop out? I have enough math credits. Get me the fuck out of this class. And so like, I used to be decent at math. I was all right, but I still need a calculator to do. Okay, I need a calculator to do basic math. Complicated math was.
What the hell constitutes as basic math?
Like.
Look, if
simple
you
mental-
ask me what like fucking
5 times 8, I have
ask
to go
me, like,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
that's 40. That's 40. I have my 5s memorized, I think.
Oh my.
And that's like one of the only things.
The one thing I'm good at is
I think. Dude.
ask me a number times 9.
Oh, you did the fucking number trick, don't
Like
you?
let's see, 7 times 9.
Automatically
1, 2, 3,
fucking thought
4,
of
5,
six.
6, 7. 63.
I never understood that. I could never do it.
So like if
It
you
took
do
me forever to
if you
fucking
do
learn
like
my 11s,
9
if that
times
helps.
2, you'd put down your 1, 8, 18. 9 times 2.
Hey, wait. 9.
Wait, hold on. No,
What?
you have to have it like this. So it'd be like 9 times 2 would be this, and it'd be like this is the 10. This is
1.
the tens, and then this would be the
One.
8. Like the
Yeah.
1.
Oh, holy shit! I'm 16 and I just learned that.
It's hard to. Okay, well, I mean, I can't show it like this. It'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so like
Oh.
like 9 times 5 would be like this. So it'd be like
Yeah.
it's backwards, but like you go.
Yeah.
Anywho,
I actually used to be advanced in math. Like before I was in school, I used to ask my dad to give me math problems, and so like we had like a shit ton of pennies, and that would be used as like math counters, and so I was really good at math when I was a kid. And then algebra
Me
came.
too.
And then you fell off.
and then the letters
And then the
came.
gift
And then-
kids program came.
Oh god, fuck the gifted program.
No.
And then
I
the
don't
fucking
like it.
imaginary number came in.
Oh,
I still don't
hate that
understand what
shit.
the fucking imaginary number is. Like, what is that?
I have you know what I hate? I hate when like people get like I hate when like straight men get shipped together. Honestly, to be completely honest, can we?
Y-
I
Well,
I
if-
can
if they-
understand
if
like
they've
sure it's like
explicitly stated that they're straight, then yeah.
I, mean,
they-
like, I don't know.
think
I kind of like I'm kind of
Characters,
like
on the other
weird.
hand, I like the characters. Because it's my
characters I
headcanon.
don't care.
I can do
Characters I don't
yeah.
care. It's but like
it's my
actual
headcanon,
like
I can do it. Yeah.
like deep like for example, biggest one DNF. I've got to be completely honest. I kind of like
not
DNF
biggest
that's a-
one.
D-
You don't know
Well,
biggest
okay,
shit.
well, like biggest one like within community. We're like as like a Minecrafter.
Yeah.
Now it's like the big, like
Yeah.
you know. I know there's Septiplier. I know there's Dan and Phil. Okay, we don't talk about those.
No, I was
Yeah.
talking about Harry Styles.
like,
and
no,
Phil
Lady
was
to-
Gaga.
fucking real, okay? Fan was real.
Okay,
They said that they dated.
So
We're not
to
gonna
be
get
fair,
real.
And
with,
they're
with,
both
They were
gay,
fruity from the
so.
start.
Yeah.
with
yeah, Alex?
DNF, it is fun to like jokingly ship them. Especially since like Dream has never
But when
specifically
people
stated what
take it
his sexuality is.
seriously,
But yeah, to take it seriously and to think it's a real ship, like yeah, I'll jokingly ship straight men as a joke or for fun, but I'm
Yeah,
not
as a
going
joke,
to
it's
like
fine.
seriously ship them like that. Like I don't legitimately ship DNF. I don't legitimately ship Skep Halo. Like because they're real people. I'm not going to ship real people, regardless of what they say their sexuality is. Even if they're both gay, I'm not going to ship them unless they say they're actually together.
Oh my God! You know
yeah,
what I?
that's just weird.
God,
crap.
you know what? You wonder. I feel like kind of like messed up like MLM
Hmm.
for like the Minecraft community at least. I'm going to name drop this Afmao. Oh my
I-
fucking God!
I have no idea who that
I-
is.
Afmao is like Minecraft roleplay.
Me neither.
And
Mhm.
like there was a lot of like, I believe it's like I
Weird
believe
champ
it's, like,
things in
it
her
was-
stories.
I believe it was like a lot of queer baiting. It was so much queer baiting and stuff, and like
Mm.
it was a lot of it was like it essentially kind of fetishized like MLM, and kind of fantasized it, especially like because like she's like literally like a married like woman like to a man, you know what I mean? Like, and it's
Yeah.
kind of like,
Kids. She has kids. She has 3 kids.
but that's besides the point.
I
That's
think
besides
a
the point.
4th one is on
That's
the way.
that's besides the point. That's besides the point. But like, you know, I like it's with like I feel like just the fact that like when actual relationships are like pushed away and be like, ew, like gay men, like, but like to like when it's like when it's just like boy like BL like reading books or like stuff like that, it's like it's so shipped and stuff, and I'm just like, can you like y'all?
Yeah.
Okay.
God, one thing that kind of annoyed me when I was still hyperfixated on Markiplier and like all of the fucking like Mark and Jack ships that there were, like at the time, like Mark had a girlfriend at the time. He still does have a girlfriend, and I'm just like,
Isn't he married?
I don't think he's
Oh.
married. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're still just dating. But no, like,
fiancés.
Yeah, like
If I'm being completely honest, the Markiplier wedding is gonna break the internet.
God, yeah. It's just people. It was to the point. People shipped it so much that people were. I'm pretty sure he was dating somebody other than Amy at the time, but it got so bad that people were sending his current girlfriend so much hate because, oh, you're taking him away from Jacksepticeye or whatever. Like, shut the fuck up. Like,
I'm 90%
don't-
sure it was Amy.
what was it? Was it Amy?
I'm 90.
Oh.
Okay,
But
look.
like, don't
Amy
let
looks
that
so
fucking
different from like 2015.
Yeah. Like, people are so in their head on like shipping people in gay relationships in real life that they want that over whatever. And it's just like with DNF too. Like, people they get so mad if they even so much as assume George or Dream have a girlfriend because, oh, it's taking away DNF. Like, shut the fuck up. They're real people. They are real fucking people. They're not going to date for your amusement.
Yeah, but I mean, we also have to take into account that not all people, but
Is that really why they don't? Oh my god.
but I'm pretty sure it is.
What do you mean?
I remember Mark talking about it. Like, the Septiplier thing got too much. Like, even when they like looked at each other, people were like, "Oh my god, they're dating," so they just stopped making content together, so people would start assuming.
Jesus.
So then that made people think Zach and Ethan were fighting and that they hated each other
That's where that came
because
up.
they
That's where,
thought Ethan
okay.
took like Mark's side. Yeah, either Jack
That's
or
where
Mark talk
that
about
fucking.
it. I don't know.
Okay. But yeah, like,
Um,
it's so like. One thing I've noticed is a lot of the time that kind of stuff happens, it's usually someone who's cishet that is like shipping those a lot. Like, I have no problem with cishet people shipping gay relationships as long as they don't like over sexualize it, don't use harmful stereotypes, and don't push boundaries like that. Like, I don't have a problem with with het people shipping a gay relationship. Just be respectful. That's all we want. Just be respectful.
I think that also happened in a K-pop group. I'm pretty sure it was EXO. Two of the members were
happens
like
so
the
much.
best of friends, and then they broke apart because people were shipping them like disgustingly a lot, and they were like their fans, quote unquote, were purposely sending them not safe for work fanfics of the ship. So it just kind of totaled their friendship, which, like, actually I don't get it, but I'm gonna pretend I do. You know, it's just, I think it's weird that people would purposely try to break the friendship. I guess.
Like, don't put gay ships over the actual people. That's as simple as that. Like,
Yeah.
prioritize people and their own boundaries over everything else.
I feel
Yeah,
like
it's just people are weird.
I feel like within like most of the time with like when people are like, you know, when gay is like portrayed in media, it's either like it's very demonized or it's just so like it kind of pushes into like the over sexualization of just like in the community as well. There's a, like we've talked about like this and all that stuff, and it's hard to like the fact that like literally like it's like we get over sexualized by like outsiders, but then also on the inside, like especially for like anyone that's like that may be on the A spectrum as a gay person. That's, oh my god. And I guess this is a very off topic within A, but because it's not really like not an ace, but like as a demisexual, like people would be like, oh, you just want to like is this like is it SW to be like, oh, like to talk about like, oh, like they're gonna be like, you wanted like, that's why I've very been scared about like getting Grindr and stuff, because it's so it is so like
one night standish.
yeah, and it's like I understand
Yeah.
it is a dating, it's nice, but most of the people just do it for like a quick like, you know.
Yeah. And like, while I can sometimes understand the appeal to that, like, not all people are like that. Like, yeah, like, I am... Fuck, I still don't know if I'm demisexual or, like, fluid on the A spectrum, but, like, not everybody is a fucking sex-driven person. Sometimes people just want relationships, not to fuck.
I feel like
I
it's
think
honestly
that's
like,
one thing.
mm-hmm.
I feel like that's one thing dating apps have pushed a lot. Oh, completely off topic,
Yeah.
but I don't really care. The fact that dating apps now are just like, let's just have a one night stand and let's never
Yeah.
talk again, or let's become friends with benefits. And
Like,
you know what?
honestly,
It's hard
if
to find
you want to go looking
people
for a
who
one
want
night
a
stand,
stable
go to a
thing.
fucking bar. Like,
Yeah.
like
Oh
that's
God.
a lot of what happens at like regular bars, at gay bars. If you want a one night stand, just go to a bar. Just make sure you're not too drunk, so that you can still consent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, I don't know.
I feel like it's just hard for me in general just to be like it made it like, especially with all that stuff, it's made me very uncomfortable to be within the gay community, and it's definitely pushed me away from the gay
Yeah.
community and stuff, in the sense of like, I don't know, it's weird because like maybe just because I'm like also questioning like who I am as well, but it's also like I've had the thoughts of like do I really fit in within the community I'm supposed to fit in
Yeah.
and stuff. It's hard. It
Yeah.
definitely is hard.
And also, yeah, definitely going to a bar or club can be dangerous. Like, if you are going, like, that was more of a joke comment, but like, if you are going to do that, make sure you're being careful and make sure you're still sober enough to make sure you're in a safe environment and quickly
Bring
call
your friend.
somebody.
Bring your friend.
Yeah, don't go alone. Make sure you're able to contact somebody if something goes wrong. Like, if you're going to go to a bar for a one night stand, be as safe as you can. Don't be reckless.
Mhm.
But yeah, like, that's another thing, like, with gay representation in media. I don't know if this is just the fact that I'm demi and and either aromantic or somewhere on the aro spectrum, but like, it just seems like gay relationships, especially in media, is pushed so fucking fast. It's like, it's unrealistically fast, but then again, a lot of relationships are in general, so that might be an arrow ace thing, but it's still, there's no arrow ace representation in media anyway, and it sucks.
There's like barely any.
And that's definitely something I'm gonna bring up when I do that episode, because I have a lot to talk about with that. Whew.
Oh my god. That, I feel like, especially like, I mean, I don't know. It just like the fact that like we just have such like little gay representation, but like the most popular ones is literally like,
Over sexualized
shitty
and not
one.
healthy.
it just like it pushes like, so it just pushes the stereotypes, and two, it also just pushes like the toxic masculinity, and also like I feel like it also pushes like, it really pushes compet too. Like for me, the reason why
Very
I feel like
true.
it kind of pushes like compet is the fact that like
What is compet?
compet was Mince was talking about it on the first episode, and essentially it's like a compulsory hetero like a normative type of thing, like heterosexual all that stuff.
Like, you want to cater to heterosexual people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what it means.
It's like something like that, but also like
it goes into that, but also goes into like just like, oh, I should be dating like you know, like we should be dating women or some shit like that. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
And in that sense, it's just like, I don't know, it just like, with bad representation, it fucks everything, like all the hard work that we've been trying to do and like to make sure that we are represented the right way, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
one thing that, like, to touch back on that toxic masculinity topic, I've seen that so much, and there are a lot of people that say, like, oh, where am I going with this? It's like saying you can't be close friends if you're like emotionally vulnerable or like physical with each other. Like, you don't have to be in a gay relationship to be emotionally vulnerable or to like or being like physically close with your friends. Like, it's just,
I think that also. Sorry.
you're good, go ahead.
I think that also falls into the whole shipping thing. Like, even in like groups of friends, like friends like ship each other, which I think is a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. Not
I mean,
neither
if
here nor
it's
there. though.
friends with each
but
other,
It just
as long as
falls
it's not
into
strangers.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it also falls into the thing, like, society has that kind of, well, at least I've noticed as someone that's not American. I'm from Venezuela, and in Venezuela everyone's like really touchy. Like, if I go to the store, well, not me because I'm a minor, but if my sister, who's not a minor, goes to the store, she tells like the cashier, like, hey beautiful, can I get this and that? And then like it's always like really, I guess, like
Yeah,
lovey.
I mean,
There's like a lot
Yeah.
of pet names and stuff,
Yeah.
and it's something I don't see in American culture. So Americans, what I've seen, most Americans think like, oh, they're calling each other pet names, they must be dating. Or like, oh, they're
Yeah,
hugging
I
a little
mean,
too
because
much, they must be
I
dating.
know that that's Southern culture as well. From in my experience, a lot of people from the South call each other like pet names and shit, and like
I
that's
feel
just
like-
a norm there.
I feel like a musical number that kind of fits this like topic is, if you've watched Legally Blonde, the musical, fucking gay or European, like
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say
Sometimes
that.
they're
Oh my
both.
god.
oh my god. But yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like definitely cultures definitely do, you know, I've like at
Yeah.
least like with like as an Asian, like I feel like it's definitely, we're more traditional and all that stuff, which is why like a lot of Asian countries are not very open about homosexuality and all that stuff. But you know,
Yeah. And it's why
Especially,
like
like-
sometimes gaydars can't always be reliable, even for people in the community, because cultures across the world are so different that things that we can feel in our gaydar could just be a part of that culture.
or you just have a horrible gaydar like me. I have such a shit like gaydar.
God sake.
I can like for some reason I can always sense when someone is like sad or like needing like some support. But when it comes to like, are they gay? I am completely left field.
I'm good at telling when people are trans before they come out or before they realize it themselves. But I'm not good at telling when people are gay all the time.
Well, I mean, like,
My
I kind of have that as someone who's under the transgender umbrella, because like, you know, like,
Yeah.
because like, because you know, I am gender fluid and stuff, and like, and all that stuff. So it's like, you know, I guess it just happens in like when you're within the community. But like, you know, man, I just wish I had a better gaydar. Damn it, like, like.
I summarize my gaydar into, are they a part of the LGBTQ community? And I'm like, and they're most likely like,
God,
so I just summarized it
Speaking-
into that because
can I tell a funny story about how shit my gaydar is?
yes.
Yes.
So,
yes.
I work in a hotel, and there was one night I was streaming and somebody rang the doorbell for a late check-in, and And so I take a break from the stream to go check them in. And these two guys came in together, and I was checking one room in, and there was one bed. So in my mind, I automatically assumed that, like, oh, they must be together and they're getting one room together. But I didn't say anything. And next thing I know, like, I give 2 keys, and they saw that. I was like, oh, I'm checking in too. We have separate rooms. And I just sat there like, oh,
I would have cried.
I am so sorry. I will check in your other room right now. And it was like, my gaydar is so fucking shit. But then
You really
like,
said.
I
You
think
probably looked at the wrist and it
also,
was probably
like-
like fucking like this, but then like it was like, well, you thought it was this. Like the.
I mean, it's not always bad. There was another that had one bed and it was 2 guys. And in the back of my mind, I was like, okay, they probably have 2 rooms booked. I'm not gonna give 2 keys. And then out of the corner of my eye, I saw them kiss, and I'm like, okay, they're definitely together.
No. The thing with that is, I think it falls into what I was saying, kind of. Like, I have no issue sharing a room with anyone. Like, sleep in my
Yeah.
same bed, you're good. And it's just a thing that Americans are very, like, especially, like, in movies, like American movies, they're like, oh, we're in a sleepover. Oh, you sleep on the floor, and I'll sleep on my bed. Or, like, I'll sleep on the sofa, and you sleep
Oh,
on my
it's
bed.
so okay.
Like,
Wait.
share
Okay,
a
but
bed, for Christ's sake.
when it comes to AFAB people, though, AFAB people don't give a shit about sharing beds. They could fucking cuddle, and then that's
True. Me and my friend's coming over
feel
tomorrow,
that.
and we're gonna share my
I
bed,
feel like it's.
and we're both
I feel
AFAB.
like it's like kind of a thing where it's like oh, you're sharing a bed. That's like ooh, like it's so, like very sexualized type of
But
thing.
it's
Like,
really not.
Like, I think that also falls into toxic masculinity. That's why men don't
Definitely.
share beds. They're
Definitely.
always like, ooh, if we share beds, that means we're gonna fuck or something. Oh, sorry.
no,
I
it's
forgot
fine.
we can't.
No.
not for food.
You can talk
Anyways,
about NSFW topics, just don't go into detail.
Okay, but yeah, it's again very much in that toxic masculinity. Like, if we share a bed, that means we're together and we're gay, but we have socks on. It's like stupid, you know?
Fellas, is it gay to eat a bagel without socks on?
So true.
fellas,
true.
it
It is gay,
to
actually.
order a dessert at a restaurant?
Is it gay to drink this water
Is it
without
gay to
my
eat a
socks on?
banana?
Fellas, is it gay to
No,
ask
I
for
swear to
directions?
God. I swear to God, cishet men are the most insecure motherfuckers in this whole entire planet, and you can't tell me
That is
otherwise.
so fucking true.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, as someone who is like, I've had people ask me if I was gay, and like for context, like this is like happened on stream and stuff, and like this is the streams where I was literally for every follow I would draw a dick on my face.
As you do.
I
You
can
did
see why.
fucking what?
I was just like, let's be honest, what cishet man would fucking do this?
I mean, true.
I don't know.
I mean, cishet men might do it to each other as a prank, but not to themselves.
Like, come
Yeah.
on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Oh my god. But yeah. I feel like I don't. Have y'all like? Are y'all out? Are y'all out to your families as like gay?
Yeah.
I am.
No.
You say
So
funny words, magic man.
funny fact about with
No,
me.
I'm not out as gay at all.
So with me, it was kind of like gradually coming out. So one of my friends ended up outing me to my mom because I took too long to come out as a lesbian at the time, and so like we talked about it.
Wait, what
and,
the
like,
fuck? Oh, wait a damn minute, huh?
Yeah, I don't fucking know. That's why she was the last person to know when I. That's why I waited until after I told my dad to tell her I was non-binary. But so yeah, I knew my parents would be accepting because we've hung out with my mom's gay coworkers before and had like game nights with them, and they're fun to hang out with.
Do they win?
We usually play like tabletop games, so not the standard board games. but
Oh,
they
it's like
they
D&D.
do
Sorry, this is very...
kinda like the
Okay,
nerdy
cool.
games like Ticket to Ride, things like that.
Okay, pop off. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, so like they normally win. I actually usually come in second or third place, but
As you should.
yeah, no. So I got outed as a lesbian at the time to my parents. They were just disappointed I wasn't the one to tell them, but they were accepting and they still loved me. And then like gradually over the years, I just stopped talking about ooh women, and I was more ooh men. And it was like a gradual shift back to being straight passing. And then I came out to my mom as non-binary a couple years ago, and then my dad a few months ago. So they know I'm gay now instead of just pan or bi or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, they definitely know. Cause like I don't give a shit. They can know. They're accepting. It was just how the fuck do I tell them?
For me, it was like, it's a funny story of how. Hold on, can I say this? Okay, I'm gonna type out the word that. I'm gonna type out the word. Can I say this word on stream? That's not the one I wanted. Can I? Am I allowed to say this word? Am I allowed to say this word?
Wait, I want to see the word.
I mean, I don't see why not.
I'm not gonna-
Sure. Why do I
For
have
context, for context, you know, I didn't know what incognito tab was.
Oh no!
Do you want me to keep going, or do you want me to just like
Just don't go into
No,
detail,
I know
but go
exactly what
ahead.
you're talking about.
TLDR? I got caught watching gay porn twice, and they still thought I was like.
Why?
And no, and okay, I was a dumb kid, okay? But anywho, what happened was that like they were like, you know, they thought I was just confused because like, you know, I was like, yeah, oh my god, I hate. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the like after this, but like, you know, and then they like, you know, and they caught me twice and then all that stuff, and they were like, oh, you're just confused. Oh, you'll grow out of it. It's
Look
just a
at
phase.
that.
Type of vibe.
Look at VC chat.
Oh my god.
Oh
Wait, wait,
my
wait.
god. But yeah, anywho. But yeah, then
I
like
hate
they
you.
realized that like it kind of affected my mental health a lot, and then they were like, oh shit, maybe they actually are gay. So now they're very accepting, and like literally to show you how accepting they are, they bought me a $200 like fucking like pride bracelet.
Oh shit! That's cool.
So
I had to buy my own pride shit. What is this?
I don't know. My mom was just like, "Hey, do you want this?" And I was like, "All right, then I guess." But also, I have my bicycle hosting like pride stickers. So
Was that the buy? Nice.
I'm gonna cry. But yeah, that was definitely an experience. I hate when people are like, "Man, it's just a phase." I fucking hate that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Do you know how invalidated I felt as a fucking 12, 13-year old? Okay, granted, don't get me wrong. I was not I shouldn't have been watching porn that time. But like saying that, be like, "Oh, it's just a phase. Your sexuality is just a phase." That's fucked.
Yeah.
It hurts a lot as a child and stuff. And that's
Same
definitely
with gender
like,
too.
it kind of ruins my relationship with my family for a while because of that.
Yeah. Like with some people, it's like no matter what, it's not a phase. Sometimes it can be stages of life, and then realizing, oh shit, this is not the correct identity. But like, it still doesn't mean it's a phase. It's just a part of who you were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, being told it's just a phase is so fucking harmful. Oh my god. That does kind of remind me though. So I used to do drag a lot. And yeah, I love performing drag. And so at my youth group, they have like a closet there for people who aren't really out or don't have gender affirming clothes. And so people can either borrow or just take clothes from the donation closet. And that's where I would get all my drag outfits from. And so there were some times I would come home and I was like in a fucking suit. And this was before I was out. And my parents just looked at me and were like, okay.
I mean, you got it for free. I'd be, as a parent, I'd be happy. Suits cost so goddamn much.
Yeah,
Can we talk about
they
this? Is very on
do.
topic,
They
but, like,
really do. I have a really nice hot pink blazer though. It's so nice. I think I actually have it hanging up right now. Hang on.
It's gone. But yeah, I just like that stuff just like irks me. That stuff like definitely irks me as like, you know, because I want more like
Yeah. That's
I want
so
more
cool.
femme clothes. Oh, that's so nice.
It's so soft too.
I want more femme clothes. I really want more femme clothes. It kind of sucks because like one, like I'm kind of plus size, so it's kind of just like, you know what I mean? Some shit will just not fit me, so like it kind of just like sucks by that. But it also just like my parents aren't really as accepting of it because they definitely want me to be more mask presenting, which is kind of shitty. But like, oh well,
Mhm.
I'll deal with it at some point. So
It's a little small, but it's cool.
it's nice. I like it. But yeah, I just like.
Burgundy at least.
Look, it looks more pink on my end.
I mean, it's probably just like camera lighting, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Or just camera.
Yeah.
It's just man. That's it.
Yeah.
Man, I think that's the root of our problems.
Speaking of men, what was the first moment you realized that like, oh shit, I might actually like men?
Honestly, I already knew I like I feel like I had like I think it's just when I knew the term gay in a sense that I knew I liked men because I definitely had crushes in elementary school. I
Hmm.
knew I was different. I didn't know why I was different, if that makes sense. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like when people would ask me like, oh, like you know, like your elementary school crushes and stuff, you're like, oh, who's the girl you like? I just be like I like a lot of people like I was friends with like a lot of girls and stuff just because like you know they're fucking nice and not assholes, you know what I mean? But like you know, that's the point. But you know, what happened was that like oh like you must like some of them because you're talking to them so much. Wow, what a player and stuff.
Oh
And I
my
was just like.
god.
And I was just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
And then like it's funny when like you go to like my fucking like my family fucking like gatherings and stuff, and be like, oh, so when are you gonna get a girlfriend? Or like you must have a girlfriend. I'm like,
Sure.
with this voice, you got me fucked up. But yeah, like I definitely had like elementary, like I just like I think it was just like in middle school when I learned the term gay. And so that's when I knew it was like you know, it was never just like what was it?
You finding
Go
out
ahead.
you're gay. It was never meant
Yeah,
to be with the girl.
Yeah, but things are changing. I'm just in a loop.
Yeah.
Loop.
I mean, I've always liked men because, well, that sounds weird. I'm AFAB, so like I've always been conditioned to like men. That sounds also weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that
Anyways,
comp had real
I've
talking.
always liked men. I think.
Yeah, honestly.
Shut up. Okay, I think it was. The question for me would be when I realized I didn't have to like women. Like that sounds weird, but like because of these like ew men or like oh you like men get well soon posts, I think I that made me conditioned to like women,
Mm.
and I'm like, well, what do I not see in women that I see in men, you know? So I think that's always been the thing. So like the question for me would have been more like, when did you realize you didn't have to like women to be happy? Because like with those posts, I always felt, oh, I have to like women to like reach my true happiness or whatever. Like I have to like
fit
women to be happy in life, and it was yeah, exactly. And like yeah, I think my turning point was like realizing I don't need to like women to like be happy. I can like whoever I want, and like people are always gonna be gross and homophobic, whether I like women or not. So it's like it's that instead of when did you start liking men, you know?
Yeah. Theo?
See, I'm also a fab, so I automatically like I can't speak.
Uh-huh.
English is my first and only
Yeah,
language, but I
exactly.
fucking suck at it.
It's okay, you're trying.
There was an attempt.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm too gay to speak. I'm too gay to speak. You know what? The English language is homophobic. Fuck it.
Oh my god.
True.
Agree.
Anyway, I'm also AFAB. If you couldn't tell, I'm not like super mask presenting right now, which sucks. But anyway, I'm in a different boat than you guys because, as I said before, I am abro, which means bisexuality changes. But I've always liked men and I've always liked women, and then I've always liked neither. So it's just I figured out my label 2 months ago, but I realized I liked men a lot more than women. I like to say around 8th grade. That because before that I always had like girlfriends and shit like that, and never really like boyfriends because I was like, oh shit, I am a girl and I am LGBT, so that means I must like women. Which looking back, dude, I deadass thought I was a lesbian at first, and I was like,
Same.
no, bye. And then
Yeah.
looking back now, and I'm like, no, what? None of the above. I'm not even a girl.
Gender.
What?
Oh, gender.
Yeah.
Oh, gender.
Fuck
Love
gender.
Gender, my beloved.
See, I am in my community, I am called the gender euphoria giver, so
Yeah, I agree with you, Moon. Sky is a mood. Sky, what the fuck are you doing?
Relaxing.
Sky's going to
My
bed.
back hurts. I'm sorry. I work.
Sky's
You know
done
what?
with this episode. Let's just wrap it up
Alright,
now.
fine.
Sky's done.
Oh shit!
Look, I worked like an 8-hour shift after not working for a week and a half.
Oh,
My
damn.
back burns.
I had to sit in my 100-degree room for half a day until my AC finally got
Wow.
fucking fixed.
I don't know.
By
I'm
the
a
way,
Minecraft streamer. I don't know about y'all. Fuck.
By the way, Theo, are you done with your thing or no?
Oh, yeah, I got one more random thing. Micah, if you're still in chat, I just saw what you retweeted. Zombies are real, but cisheads are. Stay safe, everyone. Good night.
And that's where we wrap it up.
Yeah, so for me, with
Amen, amen.
for me with the men thing, it's like I am also AFAB. And I've had like crushes
Damn,
on
y'all,
men for a
thank-
while. And then when I was in middle school, like I never really questioned my sexuality much. When I was in 7th or 8th grade, my best friend at the time confessed that she had feelings for me. And I was dating somebody at the time. And so I didn't know how to break up with him to the fact that like, yeah, I'm gay. So I ended up like unintentionally cheating on him for like 2 months before luckily like he was like in a different state this entire time.
Oh my
The
Look,
god.
worst
I
thing
was
ever.
12.
You realize you have a different sex. Like, imagine you think you're straight, okay? So you're dating someone of the opposite gender, and then you realize that no, I like my same gender. What the fuck do you do then? You're like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm a raging
See,
homosexual. I can't date you
I don't know.
anymore.
I don't know if you were li- I don't know if you were in. I don't know if you were undeafened when we talked about this. But like, I had the same situation happen to me. But instead, that we both had the mutual agreement that just like we were both gay, so we just went our separate ways. She was a lesbian, and I was gay, and then we were just like, all right, then high fives, and just like.
Like I haven't talked to him
That's
in
amazing.
ages. I don't know if he's still kicking around. I don't know what the hell happened to him. But yeah, no, I like 2 months after my first girlfriend and I got together, I was like, so I'm gay. So sorry, but I'm breaking up with you. And then
Well, think about it like this. It's like it's not you. It's a really is. It's not them. It's a really you because bitch, I do not like you.
like it's not me, it's you, cause you ain't a girl.
Yeah.
But then
It's on both of you.
But then I joined my my youth group, and I started questioning myself more. Like, women, maybe, I don't know. I think the thing that made me realize that, like, oh shit, I do still just like men, was at Pride. So whenever there's a drag king that performs, more often than not, the drag king. So with how drag works, a cis king is like somebody who identifies as a man and is doing drag as a man. So most drag kings are cis kings, with how like drag terminology works. And like a lot of them are trans or non-binary. And so one Pride Fest, I think this was either the same year or the year after I realized I was non-binary. There was this one drag king. He came on stage, and I immediately saw him like, oh damn.
Hot
Okay.
man.
Hot man. Okay. Mayday, hot man, hot dude. Wait, I can pull up, I'm not gonna share it on stream, but I can technically pull up a picture because I recorded a video. And so I still have it. Cause like
I
recording
saved
video.
this bitch on.
I like recording videos of awesome like drag performances, and I like unlist them on my YouTube channel. The drag king stole, like, I was in the front row. He grabbed my phone, filmed himself in front of the crowd, and then gave it back to me.
I would
Oh.
cry.
Iconic.
It really was. Yeah, I think I showed it to you. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I'm
I think
like,
so.
yeah, men. Yeah, it really is.
Man, just another
Filter.
fucking man. Okay, are you sending this? I want.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it really quick.
Fuck, I have Bo Burnham stuck in my head. God damn it.
L.
My
For the
sister
two
because
people in
I'm just
chat
flaring inside.
saying that I
out
might fall
there.
asleep. Yeah, I might fall asleep.
Nope, you're not allowed to.
No, no,
Putting that out there.
no. You were literally about to.
says?
That's TOS.
No, it's
Right?
not.
What?
It's not TOS.
No, it's
No,
not.
Ludwig has
Wait.
slept on stream.
Yeah, he did that.
Oh, perfect. Okay, that's good to know for my subathon. Anywho, well, I hope you don't fall asleep. Anyway,
Here,
really
sharing the
hope I don't
video
fall
in,
asleep.
in
What?
the Rainbow Alphabet VC. Like even just the
Oh.
thumbnail. Woo. Hot man, hot man.
Looks hot. He looks hot.
Damn hot man.
was that the man?
Yeah.
I can
Hey,
understand that.
I would do that too.
Hold on, which okay. Oh,
Do I have any other cool drag performances? I have my IRL friend's performance saved.
Ooh. Yeah.
Well, he is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wait, what were we talking about before? Hold on, I feel like we just got so
Got
completely
so derailed.
derailed because
Like,
now
I
we're
think
just
it was, like-
talking about drag queen.
Cause like that king's what made me realize that, like, oh shit, I'm gay.
Mhm.
Okay,
I don't know,
okay.
like being either like being like mask non-binary or like mask or like trans mask, and then finding out you're gay. It's like, I don't know. It's like a roller coaster because either you stayed with just men the entire time, going from like cis het to the exact opposite of that, or you went from cishet to like not to cis homo, and then I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Sky, wake up.
Sorry, but the fucking cis homo.
Wait,
Cis homo.
This homo is
Cis homo.
I'm
cis
not
homo.
It's like a cat
sleeping.
boy, dog boy spectrum, but it's like cis het, cis homo.
Oh my fucking god.
Cis het, cis homo. Trans het, trans homo.
Ugh.
Tag yourself. I'm trans homo.
Oh
Trans
my
homo.
God.
Trans homo.
Well, I mean, like I'm on
We're
the
all trans
spectrum of.
homo.
I'm on the. Well, I mean, like I'm still like AMAB, but like I'm still fine with like he, him, and stuff. But,
Yeah.
Like, like I'm gender fluid. I don't know. I'm just on the fucking mortal plane. Fuck all y'all.
My gender isn't. My pronouns aren't.
On. The
God, a power move is when someone asks, like, "Hey, what's your gender?" and you just say no.
No. When you're not able to be misgendered, like you literally just like it is so fucking nice.
Yeah.
I'm a
I
pop
mean,
now, I guess.
What?
I've had friends who have used all pronouns before, but then people reverted to mainly like say they're AFAB and use all pronouns, and people still just use she, her, and it can still be awful for people who use all pronouns if they're ignoring the other pronouns.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's multiple pronouns for a reason.
Mm-hmm. I like how we went from gay to just gay, but then back to not gay, but gay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Gay,
I
gay,
don't know,
gay,
I don't really have
gay,
any-
gay.
I don't really.
It's like fucking Ed, Ed, and Eddie, but gay.
Oh, you should see when I speak Gayberish on my
Gay,
fucking
gatey.
channel. No, I live.
No. We went from gay to homosexual back to
No.
gay.
Gay,
I
gay,
mean,
homosexual, gay.
There's a thing on my channel where literally it's called Gayberish, where I only say the word gay until like someone redeems English. It's so funny.
Oh
'Cause
my
I would just be like,
god.
I would add like I would.
Stream sounds so chaotic. Oh my god, I need to actually tune in. I've been following for like 2 months, but I just never went to a stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am. Okay, Sky is actually asleep. Wait a
Sky.
I'm not asleep, dog.
Oh, by the
I
way,
wake up
chat, if you guys
saying-
have any questions or anything you want to talk about, please feel free to bring them up in chat.
I honestly
Yeah,
don't
boy.
have much.
Ask us
I don't
things.
have much anymore because it's more of like I don't know. Weirdly, like I've not gotten a lot of hate for being gay, especially like I've honestly had more backlash against like my pronouns and stuff. To the fact that I don't care or whatnot, or like, oh, I don't go by he, him, the girl
Yeah.
type of vibe. I think it's more just like in the sense of like a lot of people are like, oh, gay men can only be like men type of thing, but not. And this is like I feel like being gay is not just like it's honestly the same as like it's the same as like lesbian, but instead of like not that like you know how lesbians don't like men, like it's just that we just don't like women. You know what I mean?
And one thing I've noticed, it's definitely a much different experience being, like cis and, or like AMAB and gay versus AFAB gay, because people like me, Theo, Sky, we could be like straight passing and get a lot less backlash, and so like it's. In my opinion, it would probably be easier, but also harder in some ways because, like, obviously the misgendering, and it's like the assumption that, oh, it looks like a man and a woman together, so obviously it has to be a straight relationship. Like, it's such a different experience for people who were like born as a man and like men. And it's definitely interesting, and it definitely has its own challenges, and it sucks.
Mm-hmm. I feel like
Alex, I got a question for you real quick. What about me looks like I could be cis het passing? Fucking tell me. I
To
have
people
who
this
are
fucking
obli-
half dyed
Okay,
hair.
to people that are oblivious as shit.
Wait,
No, I look
someone has a
trans.
question for me. I feel
Excuse
honored.
you.
What's the question?
No. Okay, hold on. Little minute,
No,
mini story
I'm
time.
not
I actually
sleeping.
got a friend in school because I went to the library and they knew I was trans. They saw me and was like, "Oh, he's trans," and so we became friends over that because he knew I was
feel
trans.
that's,
I was like,
I
"Oh,
hate when people are
okay."
like, oh, I like, or like, oh, I know you're gay, or sometimes, especially when they're not gay, and I'm just like, you need to shut the fuck up. You need to like, can we
Yeah.
not like, oh my god, when people are like that, I'm just like, can you like fucking not, like
Yeah.
I could literally as like I can literally call you gay off of anything. Oh, you're wearing ankle socks, queer.
Oh my
like it's
god,
like
that's so
a-
gay.
I'm like, yeah, that's so fucking gay. Oh, you ordered the dessert at a restaurant? You like
Oh god, I wish we could say slurs. This would be so much more funny.
like oh my god. We don't have to say slurs to be funny. What the fuck?
No, it'd be.
Completely off the topic of conversation.
It'd be more
Okay,
funny.
Moon has a question. Okay, Moon, what are you
Oh, you
asking?
die.
I was expecting you to like, send a question so I can actually
Check VC chat if you haven't yet.
I'm on my way.
You got your hair
Oh
dyed.
my
Why can't we be funny without using slurs?
I can't.
Why can't we be funny without using slurs?
How did you choke on spaghetti? Here's the thing. It's called I don't know how to eat. Okay.
You don't know how to be a human
Right.
being.
Exactly.
You're too gay to eat.
Yes.
Just blame everything on being too gay.
I want to make
Very
a joke, but it's kind of an NSFW joke.
Oh my fucking god.
Type it in the chat.
Nope. We just
No.
why? Why?
Not in the stream chat.
Yeah,
you
not
idiot.
stream chat, not stream chat.
Yeah, we're not gonna say it. We're just gonna put it in chat for everyone to see.
Oh my god.
Put
What do
it
you
in
want,
our
Kazu?
VC chat.
Is there anything? I read.
No, I won't, Kazu. Okay, I'm not gonna feed into your parasocial relationship. Fuck you.
Can we please be friends? I mean, what's stopping you from being friends?
Alex. Alex.
See, parasocial. Wait, what the fuck was it?
Oh my fucking god. Oh my
Okay to
god.
say it on stream.
I will say it in quotes from Fiery Alex at 12:35 a.m. Gay people don't need to know how to eat because there's no teeth involved.
I hate it here.
Off topic, but a fellow Pacific time user. Let's go.
Amen. What the fuck? Just a heads up, Kazu Walnut hates everyone. Here's the thing: it's a love, hate relationship. Okay, get it right. Okay.
It sounds like parasocial.
No, it's more like well, I don't know. You want it to be parasocial? I don't, bitch.
Do you want a parasocial relationship?
I'm gonna cry. I just want to cry. That's it. That's all I have to say. I just want to cry.
Honestly, do it. I feel like the views would go up. Everyone, tune in right now.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't have much else. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Alright. All right. So quick
So-
break, I guess.
I'm just gonna
Kai,
stay
you
here.
can
'cause I
finally
can't
take
leave
your
you
nap.
alone.
Because I want to try and have this be like 2 hours at the minimum. Yeah.
Big dog, I work
What?
tomorrow
What?
at 8
What?
in
What?
the
What?
morning.
What?
Did anyone hear that? Did my mic pick that up?
No, I don't think so.
No.
My day was pretty good, I think.
Moon, what do you want? You said my name with in all caps, which I feel like that's energetic, so I'm gonna reciprocate that. Moon. Moon, fucking type your thing. Oh, hi.
Can someone ask me a question?
Guy, why?
Yeah,
Oh,
why are you asleep?
Sky, how was your
I
day?
already answered
Wait.
that. It sucked. Old men didn't give me money.
L.
Do them.
Oh my
I
god.
manifested. It's none of my
Okay.
Trello.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about something that happened at work yesterday. So Sky, you already know about this.
I'm gonna take a nap while you say it.
So somebody called the work phone, and he was basically asking if we had any availability for the night, which we didn't. And then when I said that, he was like, I'm gonna be up in insert town here for like 6 weeks working on construction and shit. And then he was like, can I are you allowed to accept tips? And I was like, I mean, there's nothing against that. Could I tip you to keep a secret about something personal? And so I was like,
What? Why?
I didn't know what to like, how to react to this or like what to say. So I was like, sure. And then so this man brings up, okay, so I'm a gay man. And saying that like he's been having like issues or whatever at home and needed to like go somewhere or something, and I'm just like sitting there and like I have the phone and I'm just like, I don't know how to respond to this. He's just talking, and next thing I know, he's just like fucking venting like, oh, I'm dealing with like homophobia at home. Like, do you know if there's like a gay community up where you are that's pretty accepting? Like, if there is, I would sure love to know. And it was so weird, like, getting a phone call to basically trauma dump. And the thing is, this man told me, like, yeah, I'm gonna like try and swing by tonight before your shift ends and give you like $100 to $200 tip. And so like, you know what, okay, if this man is saying he's gonna tip me that well, sure, fine, I'll listen to the vent. And the funny thing is, like, at the end of the thing, he was like, and if you think I'm trying to come on to you or like flirting with you, I'm not, because like I said earlier, I am a gay man and I am into men. And he started saying like, for some reason, right, he brought up that he is a very sexual man and is always making sure there's consent. And like, where the fuck did this come from? And then he hung up. And I'm like, what? This is the work phone at a hotel? This man, he never even gave me the tip. He never gave the tip. I'm like, this man just promised a $200 tip to trauma dump about having homophobic parents and didn't even give the tip. What the fuck happened? I am so confused.
What the fuck? It's just pain and agony. Just pain and agony.
It really is. I'm just, I was just like sitting there with the phone and I'm just, this is not how I was expecting my day to go. It really wasn't. It was so funny. By the way, thank you guys for all the follows. I'm sorry I haven't been thanking them much this stream. I just didn't want to distract from the podcast.
We've been talking about men.
I got men on the
Men
mind.
on the... Okay.
It's so fucking cold in here. Why?
Turn off the fan.
Oh,
Why do
and
you
my,
think I have
my
a
house is
blanket
either
on me?
too cold or too hot, apparently. I'm gonna get up.
Oh my fucking god.
I totally would roll over, but I have a stupid carpet.
You know,
Carpet.
this is something that I kind of like brought up in my first episode, but if there was one thing regarding your identity that you could go back and tell your younger self, what would it be and why?
Don't give a shit. Literally, I'm gonna be completely honest. The people that care are the ones that fucking are whatchamacallit. It's the fact that more of just like if people are caring, then like you need to like. Then at that point, it's kind of just like they might be dealing with their own type of, you know what I mean? Like that's how I think about it. Where it's like most people don't give a shit. Like literally, like most people are gonna be like, "Are you doing your work?" In that type of. It's very cynical and a lot of stuff, but like literally just like don't care. It's
Yeah.
literally that. It's that. Yeah. I feel like.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Why are you? What the
I'm on
fuck are you
Twitter.
doing?
Did he just?
Oh
Did he
my-
just
I'm
wait?
on
Did he call me
Twitter.
fire?
Me too.
Oh
What?
my god.
No?
Yo, did you just call me
I
fire?
said what? Oh.
No, I said
Oh my.
Sky. What the fuck?
I could have sworn I
Talking to
heard
Sky.
fire. I have not heard I have not heard fire in months.
I got formally addressed
like,
to as
no?
Uncle Door recently, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, no,
Like,
Sky.
Hi. Yes, my name is Uncle Door.
Sky, if you could go back and tell yourself one thing regarding your identity, what would it be?
I can't say it. I can't say what I want to say.
Okay, Theo.
You know what I'm gonna say, right?
Sky, you scare me.
Oh my fucking god.
Wait, I'm gonna type
What?
it in
What?
the
Yeah, please do. I'm too. My
Oh
God.
my-
Oh my
So.
It's straight up blunt. Just hey. I'd probably tell my younger self.
Traps! Hey, you're traps!
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. What crabs?
Sure.
Crabs. Yeah, I'm transgember.
Brand
Oh,
It's
Rubbers, rubbers, your trans.
Timber me timbers, trans your genders.
Wait, how tall is who?
I hate all of you.
What? How?
Yeah, Theo, what were you
Oh,
saying?
no. I will. Okay. First of all, everyone. No, Micah. No. You already know my height. I'm not gonna tell you again. I'm not gonna announce it for the fucking world. Okay.
You're 3'5".
I'm short. That's all you're gonna get. That's all you're gonna get.
You're 3'5".
It's okay, you tried.
I am not saying my height. Fuck all of you.
Nope.
All that I know is that I'm probably the shortest one here.
Probably.
I'm the youngest
How tall
too.
are you?
So
I'm
fuck
from
all of you.
5'9" to 5'11". So. deal
How
with that,
tall
I
are you,
guess.
Theo?
Alex, how tall are you?
Hmm?
Nope.
Wait, no. First of all, Alex, how tall are you?
No.
Say it.
I'm like
Alex-
5'8". I'm like 5'8".
See,
Guy, please
Theo,
tell
how
me
tall
how
are
tall
you?
you are.
No,
No.
you tell me how tall you are. Tell me how
Only
tall
if you
you are.
promise to. Tell me how tall you
Bessie,
are
this is
right
really
after,
just
okay?
giving out some short.
I'll tell you
short
if I'm
people
taller or
vibe.
shorter, okay?
This is really some short people
No,
vibe.
I want an exact fucking height. I want to shut up. I want an exact fucking
Okay.
height.
Say your height.
Theo, I want you to know, like the way that this conversation is going, this just tells me that you both are short. I don't.
Shut the
5'4".
fuck
I'm
up.
5'4". Okay, I am short.
Yeah, I'm the shortest one.
Anyway,
I'm fine.
Theo, what's the
I'm
thing
fine.
what's the thing you would tell your younger self?
I'm 5 foot, by the way.
No, I'd probably tell my younger self, honestly, people change like the tides in the ocean.
God damn it!
At least I think, or am I dead wrong?
Yeah, or am I dead wrong? As far as I know, I'm not. No. Yeah. Nope. Fuck you, Pazu.
Oh my. God.
No, because okay, with everything with me, it's so fluid that it does change like the tides in the ocean and
Yeah.
fucking
For me-
Theo, stop. No.
For me, I would probably just tell myself, like, hey, save yourself a lot of trauma. Don't date your toxic ex-girlfriend because, girl, and you're into guys. Even though, to be fair, I did
You
confess
just
my
went
feel.
fucking head first.
To be fair, I did confess my feelings to her like the day before she came out as trans. So technically, I don't know.
Well, damn. I don't know what to say. Yeah. Man. Just man. That's the. Just man. Men.
I am not sleeping. I am scrolling through Twitter.
What?
Me too.
Why did
What?
everyone put on George classes?
Alright, fine. Hold on.
I feel like
We're putting it on because Micah, deadass just bought us. First of all, a 100
Like-
pack of was it 100 or 30?
It was
Like a 30 pack of plastic
What the
36.
babies.
Yeah, it's a 36 thing of
A
babies.
36 pack.
First
fucking-
off,
Oh, I had a lot of those.
Then a few days later, we get fucking doggy
wait, you put it in
goggles.
your mouth. Alex,
Hey, that is right.
Alex, spit out the baby. Alex, take the baby out of your goddamn
is-
mouth.
This is part of my identity now.
Alex, those are not pills. Babies
Double
are not
glasses.
pills. Take the goddamn.
Poppin' infants.
Oh my god. And this is the cue to end.
I hate it. I'm gonna leave. Can I leave?
Oh my god. I don't like the vibes that we have created in the studio today. Oh my fucking god.
Do I have any weapons near me? I don't have any fake weapons near me.
What
This is sad.
the fuck?
I don't know. I thought I maybe would have had like a lightsaber or something, and I don't. This is honestly kind of depressing.
Hang on, I'm gonna.
No, just don't. I know what you're about to do. Don't.
Dandy, what do you want?
Hmm.
No. No.
Wait. Okay, first of all, you with your color of hair, okay? And then you with the goggles, and then your maroon blazer. Does that remind you of a certain movie character that might have
God
worked in a
damn it.
chocolate factory?
God fucking damn it.
I was waiting for somebody to say it. I was waiting. I was fucking waiting.
Oh my god.
Hey, Willy
I-
Wonka kitty.
What?
Oh my fucking god.
What do you want?
Bestie, you ain't muted.
I know.
Is you really have to finish to return's always the finish.
She heard me pouring this into my hand and thought it was like dog treats. Dandy, come here. Dandy,
On.
Dandy.
Snap. I know I just did not almost say snap map instead of sap map.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Aw.
Wait, I for. Sapna posted a picture of him with his little sister, and it's just. Aw, she's so
It's
tiny. What is this? Oh wait, the dog. Okay. Yeah, I guess the dog's cute too. As someone who used to own a Chihuahua, I
I
automatically
despise dogs.
I dislike them.
Alex is being Alex accurate.
God.
Just like, what the fuck is that supposed to
I
mean,
am not
Micah?
sleeping, motherfucker. I'm gonna ban you. I've got mod powers.
You know, at this point, I feel like we're just talking at the. There's no more podcasts.
There is no more podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
our
Very
ass
end.
We have obliterated the gays.
God. This is a good segue to go to end, honestly. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just end with we just obliterated the gays.
God.
Wait.
Like,
Wait. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
what?
Can I end the stream off with you cutting me off from from saying that word?
Imagine.
Like, I'm in the middle of the word and the stream ends, so it technically he didn't say it on stream.
All right. Check chat.
But put my socials
Yeah.
in chat before you
VC
end.
chat.
I just
Thea,
read
why
it out
did you-
loud.
Oh,
What do I
okay.
want? What? Because I can't not. Okay. Brain
Do you
no
want me to just put it in
gooder.
the Twitch chat? Like, what do you...
No,
Yeah, what do you want?
Put it in VC chat.
Oh, okay. Cool. I got you.
Okay.
Oh wait, I actually have to.
You can just put your
My
Twitter.
tabs are the mod view of the gay Uncle Amazon movie. Twitter.com.
Wait, can I say
home.
something really
Can I
fast?
advertise
Yeah,
new
go ahead.
accounts?
Oh my god.
You know how
Sure.
someone came in when I was in the middle
Yeah.
of talking?
Hmm?
It was my cousin, and he left the door open. My cat left, and she has a bell attached to her collar. So they can deal with that because they're sleeping in the living room. I don't care. Anyways,
Well... Ooh.
Yes, I'm gonna advertise
All right.
this.
So
Can I advertise my subathon? Can I advertise my subathon that I'm having?
in just a minute.
Okay, bet. Alright, cool.
All right.
What?
No, Sky.
too late, babe.
You put it in VC chat.
Well, fuck you.
Okay,
Oh.
so, Theo, do you have any parting words?
Be gay, do crime.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
And for
Nice.
Theo, go check them out at twitter.com/UncleDoranChat. Sky,
I
do
keep
you
forgetting
have-
that's my fucking user for everything. It's so cringe when people say it out loud. Like, how am I supposed to take anything seriously?
Oh my god.
Sky, any parting words?
I can't say them. It goes against POS.
Sky,
Sky.
any parting words? Anything you want to promote?
Follow me on Twitter, I'm funny. Give me money. My Venmo's in my card. Give me money because I'm gay.
You have to be Twitch
Okay.
subs. You guys know my Twitch. I'm literally right here.
Oh my
Uh,
I typed
all
in
right.
chat.
All
Gift me
right.
Twitch sub or
Well-
you-
Oh my
Walnut,
god.
Any parting words? Anything you want to say to promote yourself?
Hi, I'm doing a 6-day subathon starting Monday. It'll be max length is 6 days, but like it'd be minimum 12 hours. We're teaching me a lot of cool things. If one of the subs goals is that chat will make a sandwich for me with any ingredients.
Oh no.
For all I know, I could be having like chocolate syrup and like raw onions. So if you want to see that, twitch.tv/walnuttail. I'm chaotically gay, chaotically trying to figure out my goddamn identity. I think, like, for all I think
and once my ukulele ships in September, I am going to be doing a stream with Kazoo and learning how to play it because I've never played a stringed instrument. Oh, next stream, for a previous sub goal that I hit. Next stream is going to be Outlast. So
I hope you shit your pants.
no, I do instrument. I just don't play stringed instruments. I have my clarinet right there. Shut up, Micah. You've heard me play.
Wait.
You've heard me play clarinet. Shut.
Not me being biased, but this guy is also this guy is Filipino and gay, so I
Ooh.
mean, you know.
Cool. All right, let me go to their Twitch.
I gave you that, so when you want to copy paste it, you can just copy paste that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna pull up their Twitch and then start the raid.
Yeah.
Yeah, this. Finally, I had a podcast episode that hasn't been super fucking scuffed at the start.
Oh my god.
Okay. Alright. Slash raid.
Wait, hold on. I'm looking at myself in like the Discord view, and I'm just like, gender.
Gender.
True. Alright. I'm going to raid Marcel. Thank you guys so much for your support and for just sticking around in chat and listening to us talk about being gay and all that jazz. This has been a really fun stream.
Even though half of it was not that.
It's been a very chaotic stream, but also
But
very fun.
It was really fun. So yeah, thank you guys, and remember to always just try and spread a little bit of positivity and kindness into the world, and just try to make it a little bit of a better place, one person at a time. Oh, one last thing before I forget. If you want to join my Discord, I have a Discord. All right. Will do. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.